All right, ladies, this is where it gets feisty. All right, so this is what we call intermittent fasting. Okay, so intermittent fasting is the best way for us to teach you guys how to eat without being restrictive. Okay, because a lot of times happen in diets, and we don't believe in dieting over here. What happens a lot of times in diets is that people get burnt out. 2, 3 weeks into it, they're like, "Oh, I'm eating the same thing over and over again. Oh, I'm getting tired of chicken and broccoli. I'm getting tired of brown rice and broccoli. All this good stuff, right?" So, with intermittent fasting, let's say you can eat 2,000 calories a day. I'm going back to 2,000. Intermittent fasting breaks up your meals basically into 3 meals a day instead of eating five. Because if I have 2,000 calories to eat, correct? Like if I have 2,000 calories to eat, then and I'm eating 5 meals a day. Breakfast, then snack, lunch, then snack, dinner, then snack. Then that means I can only really have 400 calories per meal. Okay, and that makes what you can eat very selective. Either it's gonna be a small portion or it's gonna be very low in calories. When it's very low in calories, we all know that it does not taste good. Okay, just keeping it real. So, and like I said in the other video, it ties down to calories in, calories out. If it fits your macros and if it's less than your calorie intake for the day, then it means you can eat it. Okay, but again, be an adult. If you have diabetes or high blood pressure, you shouldn't have ice cream and bacon. So stay away from those things. Okay. But other than that, like it's kind of free realm with this kind of eating pattern. So we call this eating pattern. We don't call it a diet because you're going to be eating a very, very diverse amount of food. So the way this works, intermittent fasting, we have 16 hours where we don't eat. 8 hours at night. So after 8 p.m., 8 hours a night, we're sleeping anyways, and 8 hours in the morning. So you skip breakfast. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, skipping breakfast. Yes, we're skipping breakfast. Okay. Just hear me out. Okay, so that during that fasting period is when you're gonna be burning fat, when you're dropping water weight, it's gonna be a lot. So also when you wake up, the first thing you do, like drink some water, drink some coffee. Coffee is a wonderful appetite suppressant. Apple cider vinegar is a wonderful appetite suppressant because you're not going to be eating until 12 or 1 p.m. Okay, 12 p.m. is when you eat your first meal. Okay, and then during that whole time, during the time in the morning, and most of us skip breakfast anyways, but during that time in the morning, you're going to be drinking water, coffee, tea, and apple cider vinegar, whichever one. That's going to suppress your appetite till at least 12 p.m. And so when 12 p.m., this is where it gets good. At 12 p.m. is where you get to eat your first meal. All right. So let's go back to the chart. If I have 2,000 calories to eat, now instead of eating 5 meals or 400 calories each, I can eat 3 meals at whatever that's under 2,000. So my first meal, I'm gonna use 30% of my daily calories. So 30% of my daily calories of 2,000 will be 600 calories. You know what I'm saying? So I can eat a 600-calorie lunch, which is nice. So you can eat 600 calories lunch, and again, make sure it fits your macros. Okay, so we move on. 4 hours later, we will eat another meal. Let it be 20 calories, 20% of your calories. Now, 20% of your calories, if my calorie intake for the day is 2,000, 20% of that would be 400. This one's more of a smaller meal, but it's more of a snack. Okay, so at 4 p.m., you're gonna eat again. It's gonna be, something moderate, but nonetheless 400 calories for a snack. That's pretty good. All right, then dinner, you're gonna have 1,000. You can eat 50% of your calorie intake, which means I have 1,000 calories left. You get what I'm saying? So that being said, I have 1,000 calories that I can eat for dinner. All right, which means that if I want to go out with friends, I can go out with friends because I have 1,000 calories to eat left. Okay, so if I want to eat something a little bit on the wilder side, I can do that as long as it's under 1,000 calories. Okay, that's what we have to understand. So now you don't have to be restricted. You don't have to say, "Oh, I'm eating chicken and broccoli." You can have some pork today. You can get a bowl from Chipotle. Okay, but make sure it's under your calorie limit. Like, watch out with that. But you can eat something. You can have a sandwich. Okay, you can do those kind of things as long as it's 1,000 calories, because 1,000 calories for a meal is a lot. All right, so that's kind of the concept of intermittent fasting. It doesn't matter if we eat 2,000 calories throughout the whole day, or if we eat 2,000 calories within an 8-hour period. As long as you eat your 2,000 calories, that's how you lose weight. Okay. So that being said, as soon as you eat your last meal at 8 p.m., no later, so you can be at 12 p.m., 4 p.m., then 8 p.m. Then you fast again. You will not eat until 12 p.m. the next morning. Okay, so no snacks, just water, coffee, tea, apple cider vinegar throughout the fasting time period. Okay, because you're saving your calories for the part of the day where you're most active. From 12 to 8, that's when we get most all of our stuff done. So, just as a repeat, 30% of your calories will be for lunch, 20% of your calories will be for a midday snack, and 50% of your calories will be for dinner. So, that being said, it makes it very diverse. You don't have to worry about eating 400-calorie meals, and that's kind of gross. You can eat what you, I'm not going to eat what you want, but you can eat a lot of different things as long as it fits into your intermittent fasting. And that's the concept of intermittent fasting, and that's how you do it. And I'm going to go deeper into details. But again, that's why it's important to have MyFitnessPal, because you get to type in how much calories something you have before you eat it, and they say, okay, it's under my calorie intake for the day, I can eat it. Or it's too much, I can't eat it. All right, so that being said, ladies, that's what we'll be doing. 16 hours no eating, 8 hours eating. Again, it doesn't matter if you're eating all day or if you're eating just one part of the day. As long as you get your 2,000 calories or your daily caloric intake in per day, you're not starving yourself. Okay, it's gonna be a little hard at first because it just starts off hard. But after week 1, it becomes like clockwork. You're gonna be eating almost what you want, and then you're gonna be dropping weight at the same time. It's beautiful. Anyways, ladies, so I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this. I'm gonna go ahead and type this down also on the side so you guys understand it a little better. But that's basically it. All right, ladies, next module.